Sharia is not just about the laws that are on the books and the punishments, right? That's where everybody's mind goes. Like, oh my God, you're going to whip somebody, you're going to do this to them, you're going to do that to them. The Sharia is also about the procedures, and it's about what is resorted to first. And within the Sharia, arbitration is always preferred over litigation. Okay, so we have all these different mechanisms to try to encourage people to sort out their problems before it gets to the level of litigation. I'll give you an example. That some of this still exists in some of the Muslim countries. I was in Saudi Arabia. I got in a car accident one time, right? And I was freaking out just because, if you break the law or you get into legal trouble in another country, you don't really know how it happens over there. What can possibly happen to you? Someone going to try to throw me in jail? I don't know. And so I show up to their version of the DMV, and the other person who was part of the accident, he comes, and I was shocked because we got our ticket. We stood in line, and the guy's like, "All right, you guys go outside and you agree to something." I was like, wait a second, what? All right, we go outside and agree to something. We stood outside. We had a conversation. He said about how much it's going to cost him to fix it or whatever. And we eventually agreed to whatever. We came back. He's like, you agree? You agree? Done. No judge, no jury, no fine, no anything. Just me and him as human beings, as fellow Muslims, sorting it out. That ethos is completely from the Sharia, right? This idea that we don't have to raise everything to the level of litigation. We don't have to raise everything to the level of a courtroom. We should be able to sort out our problems without getting the law involved and all the punishments and all these sorts of things, right? We're not trying to squeeze everybody in for everything that they're worth. And the Sharia is concerned with people's redemption, right? It wants people to be redeemed. It wants people to change their lives around. It doesn't want to punish them for eternity. People forget this when they get fixated on sort of the corporal punishments that existed. Hey, if I get 70 lashes for something, I walk home to my children and to my wife, and I'm done. What happens here if I'm a felon? I'm locked away for years. My children are punished for it. My wife is punished for it. My family's punished for it. When I come out, I can't have all the jobs that I used to have. I can't vote. I can't travel. I can't even leave the country, right? Which system is barbaric again? Which system is harsh again? Which system treats people like they can redeem themselves and get better? And which system just closes the book and says, you know what? It's over for you. You're going to be stamped with this for the rest of your life. Sharia is a much more merciful, it's a much more flexible, and it's a much more humane system of law than anything the world has ever seen.